Welcome to a special edition of Seasons, written once again by Dan Wolgemuth, read by Mike Duncan. Mura de Lucha. Now, please understand that this is Mike speaking, by the way. My Italian is not good, but I'm going to do my best. The Walls of Lucha. During the month of October, Mary and I had the opportunity to travel to Italy. It's something that for years we've saved for, dreamed about, and planned. Part of our journey included time in the Italian town of Lucha. Lucha is located in Tuscany and consequently has many of the quaint and engaging aspects of many of the towns in the area. In addition, Lucha is known for the well-preserved Renaissance walls that encircle the city center. Construction on the walls began in 1504 and took over 100 years to complete. Now today, the walls provide a stunning pathway around the city to walk and to cycle roughly 2.6 miles. On October 28th, Mary and I took full advantage on a sun-soaked fall afternoon. First, we walked to the loop, and then we rented bikes and rode around it twice. While we loved the classic views, there was something more profound about our experience in the wall. In short, what became apparent is that the wall is a treasured conduit into something deep and lasting, especially for the local Italians. Certainly there were tourists like us who were there to explore, but it was the locals that captured our attention and admiration. Their pace was unhurried, deliberate, and intentional. Many of the locals were engaged in animated conversation with friends or family, and the constrained pace afforded them the opportunity to listen intently and with focus. We watched with interest, even as we contrasted what we saw with the accelerated pace of our own current culture. Whether on sidewalks or highways, we deliberately go fast, nearly all the time. And for this speed, we pay a price. Anxiety, pressure, frustration, worry, and perhaps more hidden is how this pace obscures our sense of gratitude and joy. We don't have time to linger. And so in our rush to the next thing, we leave gratitude, wonder, delight, and kindness all in our wake. All that takes time, and frankly, we're too busy. Our calendar screams, our phones dictate. Not so for the Lucha locals. While I was using my Strava fitness app to track my miles and time, hometown folks were engaged in relationship building, in soul strengthening, and in meaningful conversation. I was fascinated at first, then convicted, then inspired. So we slowed our pace. Our conversation deepened. Our delight grew. What we observed, we relished. What we witnessed, we embraced. In Lucha, in Tuscany, in Italy. But now, Lucha's history, it's behind us. No doubt the locals continue to walk, talk, and gesture. So what now? In Aurora, Colorado, no walls, no vineyards in view, no relics in sight, just schedules, appointments, meetings, calls, calendars, but no excuses, none. While the setting has changed dramatically, the priority doesn't have to linger more, to slow down, to grab a hand instead of an iPhone, to alter my pace, to walk my own set of walls, 2.6 miles to engage, to converse, to listen, to love, to sacrifice, to push, to celebrate. The lessons linger still, to change, to set a pace that invites thanksgiving and joy and meaning, to practice what inspired me. First in Lucha, now at home.